BYD has just been caught telling a huge lie. The major Chinese automaker based in Shenzhen has underestimated our ability to find out the truth. So BYD is saying they would never sell EVs in the United States, and why is that? So many American politicians do not trust the affiliation of BYD with the Chinese government, and they have been making moves to ban BYD EVs from selling in the US, which is why BYD responded by saying they would never sell in the US. How do we know it is a lie? Follow us as we take you through the results of our investigative work on this bit. What is going on? Why the lie? Alright, let's dive deeper into the curious case of BYD and its supposed reluctance to sell electric vehicles in the United States. So here's the scoop. BYD, a major player in the global automotive industry, has raised some eyebrows by stating that it has no immediate plans to venture into the US EV market. According to BYD's Executive Vice President and CEO of BYD Americas, Stella Lee, the company is citing the complexity of the US market, primarily due to political tensions, as a deterrent to entering the EV space stateside. But like we have said, that really cannot be the whole story. Is there more going on behind the scenes? Let's unpack this a bit. BYD lied. It is no stranger to the US market. They've been selling buses, trucks, and various other vehicles in the US for some time now, and they've been quite successful at it. So the idea that they're suddenly hesitant to dip their toes into the US EV market directly seems a bit suspicious, doesn't it? Hold on to the rails as things are about to get wilder. BYD has found a way. BYD is actively exploring the possibility of setting up a Gigafactory in Mexico, conveniently close to the US border. Can you see the bigger picture? Yes, seems like they might have something up their sleeve after all. If you are enjoying the video, a subscription to our channel will be electrifying. Looks like there is a political angle to this, and this is where things are messy. But in that messiness, there can be opportunities for smart businesses. While BYD may be playing coy about their US plans, they're not exactly shying away from political maneuvering. In fact, their decision to explore manufacturing in Mexico could be seen as a strategic move to circumvent US import taxes on Chinese-made cars. Sneaky, right? But Trump is threatening to make them pay 100% import duty. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: China's dominance in the EV market. BYD is a big player in China, where they enjoy a significant market share and government support for electric vehicles. So why the hesitation to jump into the US market, where there's plenty of potential for growth? Some speculate that it's all about timing. Perhaps BYD is waiting for the right moment to strike, when the political landscape is more favorable, or when they've solidified their manufacturing capabilities in Mexico. But why is the political landscape not favorable for BYD at the moment? You see, the USA and China have currently locked horns on various fronts. One of those multiple fronts is the current talks of banning TikTok because of its affiliation with China. This is the most popular one, but there are others. China's plan to monopolize the energy landscape has banned all of its battery technologies from shipping to the US. The US has also replied with sanctions aimed at restricting car manufacturers from buying car parts from China. These are just a few of the silent battles that make the US political landscape not right for BYD at the moment. But here's the thing: the US market is too big to ignore. With its high average car prices and growing interest in electric vehicles, it's like a pot of gold waiting to be claimed. And with competitors like Ford and GM delaying their electric car plans, there's a huge window of opportunity for BYD to swoop in and make a splash. So what's the real story here? Is BYD truly content to sit on the sidelines while other automakers race ahead in the EV market? Or are they biding their time, waiting for the perfect moment to make their move? We have come to a conclusion that while there is a huge window for the automaker to make a huge splash in the US market, the time is not just right politically. And if BYD were to make a public statement on its plan for the US market, they might stir up the pond and never get the chance to even dip a pinky into the US EV market pond. Because you see, only the legislators can stop BYD from coming into the US, and if BYD makes a silent move and not rile up hostile waters, they might just get away with it. But one thing's for sure: when BYD finally decides to make its mark on the US EV scene, it's bound to shake things up in a big way. Who is BYD? Not many across the world know that BYD is an automaker, or that the company makes EVs. Now, did you know that BYD is the only company strong enough to compete with Tesla in the EV world? Let's put this in simpler and more realistic terms. Without BYD, Tesla would hold absolute power on EVs all through the world. This is why we have decided to do a little research into the company and share our findings with you. Let's dive headfirst into the fascinating journey of BYD, a powerhouse in the world of batteries and electric vehicles. Back in 1995, Wang Chuanfu, the mastermind behind BYD, noticed a golden opportunity amidst the changing landscape of battery technology. With Japanese companies shifting towards high-value nickel metal hydride and lithium-ion batteries, Wang saw a gap in the market and seized it. Teaming up with his cousin Lu Xiangyang, Wang founded Shenzhen BYD Battery Company, limited to capitalize on this burgeoning industry. Starting out in the back alleys of Buji, a neighborhood in Shenzhen, BYD faced initial struggles. But Wang's vision and determination drove the company forward. By 1997, they relocated to Longgang in Shenzhen and started attracting orders from multinational giants. What set BYD apart was its innovative manufacturing approach. Unlike their Japanese counterparts, who relied heavily on capital-intensive and automated processes, BYD opted for a more manual, labor-centric approach. This shift, coupled with in-house production of key machinery, slashed unit costs significantly, giving them a competitive edge in the market. The results were staggering. Within a few short years, BYD skyrocketed to become the world's leading manufacturer of nickel-cadmium batteries, commanding a whopping 65% of global production by 2002. Not stopping there, they swiftly climbed the ranks in NIMH and Li-ion batteries, solidifying their position as a global powerhouse in rechargeable batteries. But BYD didn't stop at batteries. They diversified into producing mobile phone components and spun off BYD Electronic in 2007. Their prowess caught the eye of none other than Warren Buffett, who, through his subsidiary Mid-American Energy Holdings, invested a hefty sum in BYD in 2008. BYD's innovations continued to impress, as evidenced by their foray into the global rail transit market with the unveiling of the Skyrail monorail prototype in 2016. And in 2018, Yinchuan saw the inauguration of the first public Skyrail line, marking BYD's entry into the realm of urban transportation. Despite facing challenges, such as a slowdown in BYD Auto's sales and declining profits between 2017 and 2019, Wang Chuanfu remained undeterred. With a steadfast commitment to research and development, he steered BYD through what he described as the darkest moment, ensuring the company's resilience and readiness for the future. On the surface level, BYD's journey is a testament to innovation, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. From humble beginnings to global prominence, or so it seems. Let us ask this question: who is Wang Chuanfu? How did he get to be the CEO of BYD? What are his previous achievements? Now things are about to take a twist. Wang Chuanfu spent several undisclosed years as a government-sponsored researcher. It was in 1995 that he started BYD and quit his job as a government researcher. If you remember the story of the Alibaba tycoon who went missing after speaking out against the Chinese government, you would know that the Chinese government keeps a tight leash on companies within their country. It is also not by chance that the success of BYD, a company run by a man with zero prior experience in multinational business, is so successful. Indications point to the fact that the Chinese government has its claws deeply embedded in the company. This is a major reason why many US politicians are suspicious of their EVs. There's an issue of trust the EVs might cause havoc on US soil. It is also the reason the company must be extremely careful in its dealings and be secretive. BYD stating that it has zero interest in the US EV market is a lie. But that is not the main concern here. Our major concern is, would the US allow BYD to be on US soil? Considering the facts we have placed in front of you, what do you think? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more.